Welcome to Bowling Over 50. I'm Alan Berger. This channel was designed for bowlers over 50, but what we found is we have beginning bowlers, new bowlers that are coming into the sport, needing some guidance, some help, and they're coming to this channel and picking up tips and drills and things like that to help them improve, as well as intermediate bowlers looking for very small little nuggets to help them get a little bit better. They may be finding some things that they didn't even know about, or just reminding them of things that they already knew. But that is what this channel is designed for. Today, I practice a lot. I love to practice. Practice is probably more fun for me. I love throwing rocks down the lane. It's probably more fun for me than an actual bowling in league or bowling in tournaments. I just love to practice. I know not all of you are like that, but sometimes practice does get to be a little monotonous, and especially spare shooting. I've done videos on how to spare shoot the 10-pin. We've done a drill called, not really a drill, it's a game called low ball, and leave the head pin. I've shown those things on our videos. Today, we're going to do another spare shooting activity, game, drill, whatever you want to call it, but it'll come up right after this. So I was getting my high schoolers ready for state and for an all-district tournament, big tournaments in the state of Texas, and I came up with a new game to play. And this game is no strikes allowed. So it is a game where you're going to throw shots, and if you strike, they do not count. But whatever you leave, you have to pick up and do it for score. So if you strike, you have to erase that and play the frame over again. If you get 3 strikes in a row, you get 0 for that frame. The maximum number in this game is 190. If you get 9 spare in every frame, that is 190. I haven't done this for myself yet. I thought it would be fun, so we're going to play this game right now. No strikes allowed. I have chosen a ball that I have not thrown yet. It is a high speed, drilled very strange. I've shown this in one of the other videos before. There's my mass bias, there's my thumb. There's a high speed label with my thumb in it. It is pinned down and mass bias is kicked way out. So I don't know where to throw this, but we are going to attempt to throw it to try to get 9. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, not very good balance. And we got left a 10-pin. So for my 10 pins, I stand on 34. I look at 19, but I am 6'4". So a lot of people use center arrow for this. Stand somewhere in the same area that I do. But I look at 19. You may be looking at center arrow. Remember, on my spares, like in another video that I shot, my fingers are above the equator, and my hand, when I release the ball, I'm releasing it sort of palm up, trying to roll that ball as straight as possible over 19, which I did do there. All right, let's see if we can get 9 again. I am up the back of the ball, trying to keep this ball smooth so it plaque 10s. All right, there's a strike. That one won't count. We'll have to erase that. Change score. Erase. Well, if I can do it. All right. So I've erased my strike. Don't want to strike. Can't strike in this drill. No strikes allowed. Only spares. Trying to shoot 190. So remember, 3 strikes is an empty frame, zeros. Okay, so I've got 2 strikes. That means my next one cannot strike, or I will be getting 0 for that frame. I've got to change the score again. Throwing it too good. So what I'm going to do is take my spare ball and try to go Brooklyn with it is what I'm going to try to do. Hopefully I will not strike. I'd like to get 9. Well, I got 8. That's good. Tried to get 9. Didn't quite go Brooklyn with it. So right now I'm 18 in the first. Now I need to pick up this spare. Fingers above the equator. And just palm up. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna make, with 2 strikes, I don't wanna do that again, so I'm gonna make a 2-and-1 move. So now I'm gonna be standing on 25, looking at 10, with my hand up the back of the ball, trying not to strike. That should be close. Too close. Too close. All right, got to erase my strike there. Don't want to strike. Well, what do I need to do to not strike? All right, I'm going to look at 10.5. There we go. I got 9. Good job. All right, 2-pin. For a 2-pin, I stand on 20. I can see 19 to the right of my foot, left foot, and I'm looking at 16. Fingers above the equator, hand up. And we want to hear the thump of the ball. Didn't quite hear it enough there, but there's my spare. All right, we seem to be on track now. 10.5, gets it a little bit more in the oil, makes it skid a little too far, comes in behind the head pin. At worst, it should be a wrap 10. Or a messenger 10. Messenger. All right, that's 1. All right, from there, I'm going to move another board. So now I'm going to be 26, see 25 to the right of my shoe. Now I'm going to look at 11. Oh no, too much. All right, we got a spare chance here. Good to work on these things. All right. Getting some more activity in the bowling center, so things are going to get a little louder. For this one, I throw it like I'm throwing a 2-pin, but I'm going to move a half a board, so I'm at 20.5, looking at 16. Same thing with my hands, fingers above the equator. hook a little bit. Okay, I think I moved the wrong direction. All right, that last one didn't get there, so that's a dangerous move. So we're gonna go back to 25 and look at 10.5 now. Let's see if that changes things. There we go. There we go. 10 pin. Believe it or not, that's what I'm trying to do. All right, standing on 24, I can see, no, standing on 34, I can see 33 to the right of my shoe. Looking at 19, fingers above the equator. Was flat. Could hear it thumping. There we go. Missing that spare was not good. Still 26, looking at 10.5. No rotation on my hand. Just trying to throw it as up the back as I can. That got around that one. I got around it, meaning my hand came around the ball, which caused the ball to skate too far down the lane. I did hit my target, but the ball went too far down the lane. So we got half the bucket. Got the 2-4-5. I throw at this like I throw at a 2-pin. I stand on 20. I look at 16. Fingers above the equator. Nearly perfect. Got the spare. A little harder to do the math on this one to see what I've got, but right now I'm 79 in the fifth with one open. Again, this is just a drill, a game to play, to break up and have a little fun with your practice, especially spare shooting. Okay. Now I'm really getting it out there. Not a good shot. All right. So there's a couple of ways to get this. One, you could hook at this. You got to be careful of that 8-pin back there. If you go straight at it like I did with the 2-4-5, in theory you should get it, but if I throw it too perfect like I did on the last one, that 4-pin will bounce in front of the 7. So the best way to do this is to actually come at it as an angle. So I'm assuming my strike starts at 25, so I'm going to move 4 boards right. Stand on 21, still looking at 11. Got to make sure it hooks though. That's where the oil is, so I have to slow it down just a little bit. That's what I said. That is where the oil is, so that made the ball go straight. I should have moved my eyes right a little bit. So now I've got 2 opens. 19, 38, and 19. I can still shoot in the 150s. So this is not ideal, but I need to get 9s. All right. I'm going back to 25 and looking at 10.5. Catch head pin. All right. Okie dokie. How do you pick this up? I don't leave it much, 2-7. I can throw it like I throw it a 4-pin, which will probably work, or I could hook at it, which would probably be a little bit better. I am going to hook at it. So I'm gonna move, make sure I get the ball into the dry though. So I'm moving 8 boards right, but I'm gonna get it into the dry this time. Not enough. Another open. Not great. I learned a lot by that. That ball will quit on me. I can still get in the 140s. 140s. But I got a spare. Come on, Alan. Let's get 9 this time. That should get 9. Okay. Too good a shot. Too good a shot. I got to erase that strike. No strikes allowed. I'm at 110 in the 8th right now with 19 with 38 left. So I can still shoot 158 if I can get 9. Okay, I got to move that one board back again. We're going to still look at 10.5. Oh, that was not a great shot. Not a great shot that strikes. Well, here I am again. 2 strikes. No strikes allowed. So I've got to change the score, and now I've got to keep myself from striking. So we're going to the spare ball, and we're still going to try to go Brooklyn. Here we go. Don't strike. That is 0. That is a 0 frame. All right. Best I can do now is 129. My goodness. Try not to strike any strike. Here we go. I'm gonna move it to 10. I know, I hear you laughing out there. I hear you laughing. That's a 4-bagger. Oh my goodness. What do I got to do to not strike? All right, I'm going to make another board left. Standing on 27, looking at 11. That's got a hook. Well, at least I didn't strike. Doesn't hurt me. Since I wasn't on a mark. Got the same one, 245. Left foot on 20. I can see 19 to the right of my foot, looking at 16. Perfect. I don't know if you saw that, but if I miss a little bit to the right, I still get it. If I miss a little bit to the left, I still get it. If I throw it perfect, it splits the 4-5. So, all right, I've got one more shot. All right, if I get 9, I shoot 129. Here we go, try to get 9, here we go. My goodness. I can't strike this much in league. I don't know why why I'm striking so much here. I guess another board. One more board left. Try to get it to be light. That's got to be light. $120 if I strike here. I'm going to straighten it up, see what happens. $120, 3 in a row. It's just a game to help you with your spare shooting, except when you're striking as much as I am today. And I've had 2 opens in this game, so that's not good either. But you understand the gist of the game, to have a little fun, break up the monotony of practice, have a little fun in your practice, because bowling is supposed to be fun. Even practice should be fun. So if you like what we're doing here and you like this little drill, no strikes allowed, please like and subscribe to the channel. We really could use your help. By subscribing, it doesn't cost you anything, and it does help us out a ton. So please subscribe. So practice is fun. I hope you had fun with me. Making fun of me, I'm sure. Have fun while you're out there bowling, and good bowling.